Hi. It's been a while. Let me just get the camera set up. Oh, see, that looks much better than what I was looking at before. It was all grayed out before. Nice to see you guys. Whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, night. I think it's probably midnight for... That's very good. Let's wait for the chat to catch up, and then we might see what we can do. What's that doing on the screen there? That stuff there. Let's get rid of that. That's a little annoying. Hello, Atlas. Atlas Geneticist. Hello, Ben Story. Hello, Avery Blue. Nice to see you guys. Hello, Chip Chap Chop. Blue Jay, was he here? Dirts and Pineapples here. No, he's not here. Well, hello, Nico Toons. Nice to see you guys. It's very good to see you guys again. Excited to get into some stuff today. We're going to be making some music and hopefully get some stuff done. Sorry about that. I don't have a cough button. Still haven't got the chance to cut that hair, have I? Oh, yeah, no. I'm thinking of getting rid of it at some point because it's getting kind of long. It's a bit annoying. It's starting to form dreadlocks. That's not good. Yeah, that's right, One Clipple Game. It's about time. Right, so the roadmap for this live stream is we're going to be doing some music for a while, and then after that, we're going to be talking about some stuff with this channel, because we'll leave it till then, and hopefully this won't go too long. I'm hoping for at the most an hour and a half, but based on how I was working on what we're going to be working on today, yesterday, we might be here for a while. Hopefully that's not the case. Atlas Geneticist says, "Oh, if you're down later to love, down what? Hold on, my brain is kind of dying here. If you're down later on, love to hear your thoughts on my new mix." Oh yeah, sure, if we have time. Is the live stream actually is it working for you guys? Because like this is it working well? You'll have to give me a little bit of a have to give me a pointer on the sound as well. Because what I'm seeing here, it's kind of starting and stopping. I'll just check it and see that, you know, we are actually doing things. It's riveting, isn't it? Staring at a screen who is waiting for stuff that doesn't seem to be going. Okay, well, yeah, if it's working well for you guys, well, I won't fret about it. I'll just stop that preview there. Right. Let's get some music going, eh? It's morning for me, 9 o'clock. Lovely morning. Had my breakfast. I'm kind of tired. Okay, moving on. I'll just turn that off and then we'll hop straight in to FL Studs. Well, FL Studio. Yes, that would be very helpful, Avery Blue. Okay, now, this is what we've got to work with today. What we're going to be doing with this is giving a little bit of structure, and you'll see what I mean when we play it. Right now, it's kind of just like a boomy version of something, and we need to put in some structure so we can add some samples in. It's going to sound a bit weird when I play it to you guys. All right. So, once again, just let me know if the sound's all right. Excuse me. Here we go. That's not right. No, that's not right, is it? No, it's not. What's going on here? Yeah. It was working before. I'll have you know it's not working now, though. Yeah, I think I checked a little while ago, and there was about a 30-second delay between what's live and what's going on in the chat. Hold on one sec. I'm just going to restart FL Studio, and we'll see see if this is working. It was working a little bit before. It made the bleep when you open it up, if you heard that in the background. Did it make it that time? I didn't hear it. No. Well, this is lovely, isn't it? Ah. You do not want to hear me sing what it sounds like. What's going on? You've got, you can hear... This microphone's very good. I apologize. You can hear stuff bubbling down my throat. Yeah. Okay. Well... Hold on. Is that gonna... What if we change it to this and then back? You hear that? That quiet clicking? Yes, it's very ominous. Ominous. Okay, let's just do a restart of FL Studio again. I'm trying to see if I can get... there we go. I was trying to see if we could get ACO going, because I would like there to be as little latency as possible. Oh, yeah. I've spoiled what it is. There's no vocal samples yet. I haven't got the DVDs, but I'm going to at some point soon. Alright. Let's take a listen then. This is kind of just a reproduction of the theme. See what I mean by booming? Hello, Atlas geneticist. Just listening along to some lovely stuff here. Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? Right, so hopefully you know what I mean by we need to get some structure in this, because obviously just a remaster of the Seinfeld theme is not something that I want to be putting on my channel. I want to spice it up and put some vocal samples in there. Like I said, we don't have any vocal samples to work with, but I'm going to be, splicing this up and put it into different sections. So, let's begin. Firstly, by making a new arrangement. Should we clone? No, I think we'll just add another one. And we'll call this one Structure. And then we need to take the pattern that has all the Seinfeld stuff in it and just split it up so that we have some stuff to work with. So, right. Let's begin with that. This little bit here. Let's just make that unique. Don't get rid of that. So this should now be... For some reason that makes me think of a toad or a frog or something. Anyway, moving on. Let's get that bit and split that bit up. Do that. No, we'll do the whole bar beforehand because that'll make it nice and neat, and then we'll just get rid of that. So now it is. Yup. Then let's get the next section out. The lovely bass line bit. And we'll cut out the saxophone and that for this part. And we're going to have to draw in a bit of pitch automation so it doesn't go insane at some point. Make unique. Okay, so we'll leave this the way it is, but I'm thinking of continuing this back down so it will loop around, and so we can use that as the baseline for a section. So let's get rid of the saxes in this, because we don't need them, as well as the baritone. And we need to paint in the pitch, don't we? Unless it's already painted in, it looked like it was. Now, is this any different? I don't think it is. No, it is, actually. Okay, so there's a couple of things we can throw and get out of that. So let's make it unique. Then I will try. I will try my best to have Jerry scream at this. Saxes, goodbye. Baritone, goodbye. Trumpets, goodbye. Electric piano, goodbye. And then we'll get rid of that. Okay. And then there's another small part of the bass that we can get out of this. Just this little bit here. Get rid of all the other instruments. Yeah. See, this leads to some beautifully entertaining stuff, doesn't it? Let's just do this, and then let's just do that. And there's not really much creativity going on at this point. It's just listening to weird cane toad noises. Okay. That's all we get out of that bit, and then we got... I'm not sure if we want to... Not sure if we want to bother with these keys going up, because we can do them pretty simply, and they're basically the same. The only difference is that these ones are swung and the other one isn't, and that works better with our drums anyway when it's not swung. The only one that we really want to get the bass out of is this part where it's got that bit. In fact, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. And I'm going to make this not swung. And we're going to just mess around with this a little bit. There you go. Loops nicely. When did George Costanza do Fortnite dances? I don't seem to recall that. More cowbell. Yes. This track needs bongo drums. Oh, maybe. There's already cowbell in it, but I like his style. We need more of it. Okay. No, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm not finished with this yet. Is this swung? No. Good. Lovely. Yep, okay, we need to get the bass out of this. And that should be enough. We don't really need any of the other parts. Well, we don't really need to separate the bass up anymore from this part. Okay. Then let's get other instruments, other little bits and bobs. We need that from the saxophones. Don't forget to make it unique. Otherwise you'll delete everything. Okay, goodbye bass. I'm sorry, but we don't need you anymore. Okay, and then we'll get the bass and the saxophones from this part, and then the electric piano from that part. Make unique. Make unique. Bass. Goodbye. Electric piano. Bye bye bass. Lovely. Yep, okay, we got all that. That's basically exactly the same, but up a key. This is the part where we want to get some stuff from. Okay, so let's get the electric piano and the saxophones from this. And we'll make the saxophones into a nicer loop as well. Just make this unique again so we can get more out of it. Goodbye saxes. Goodbye bass. Goodbye electric piano. I will make this unique again, just so we don't lose that, because I think that'd be quite useful. Oh, I forgot to transpose it down. That sounds beautiful. Wonderful, and then just extend this out. And we'll just put this at the end and go like that. Does that work with the piano? Yep, that works. Okay. And then okay, so I think we can leave the electric piano from that, because we've already got basically that from the other part. But we need those trumpets. From there, those trumpets and saxes. Bye-bye bass. Bye-bye electric piano. Well, not the saxes here. And then, finally, trumpets and saxes. Well, wonderful. Now we can start. Well, I suppose I should probably name these patterns so I don't lose what's in them. Okay, right. Don't worry, we'll get to putting stuff together in a second. That's what I forgot to transpose. That little loony saxophone there. Well, be nice if you spelt end right. Wouldn't be nice if you spelled it wrong. No. Huh? Hold on. YouTube. YouTube just said, hey, you're not doing anything anymore. Oh, well, that's probably because I'm not. Okay, well, let's see what happened. Turn the custom buffer size off. Why am I trying to send 800 across? It should only be 500. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's going to stop the stream. It's going to break my internet. Like you're doing now. See, it's just going down to 0 again. Why? Why? Okay, let's try 450 then. Something even slower. And it's just killed it completely. Wasn't that beautiful? Yeah, this is the problem with slow internet. It just goes insane. It's just like, well, I'd better catch up for all the stuff that I didn't stream, so let's just break the internet again. Seems to be working for you. Well, okay, I'm getting dropped frames. And YouTube is complaining and saying, hey, you're not streaming stuff. Alright. Okay. Right. Well, okay, that's more named than I usually name my patterns. So let's go and start the way that it should start. Okay. And then give us some bass. Hi, Pew Pew Pew, how you doing? And let's just do the one with the fill. Well, no, the one that starts the song, thanks. And let's throw in this and the kick. If I can remember which pattern the kick is. It's not that one. Which one is it? That's the one. Oh, stop scrolling up, YouTube. It's lagging, I know. In fact, we've hit over 2015 dropped frames. Well, I wasn't wrong when we said we'd be dropping frames live. Okay. Right. Ah, stop complaining. Yes, I am acetal or acetal. However you pronounce your name. Terribly sorry. Let's pop out the chat so YouTube can stop complaining about how crap my internet is. Why didn't that play? There we go. Okay. Now let's take this one and loop it around, then we can turn this one into a loop and then keep it looping there, and then we'll make some fun times. Okay. Okay, what's the time? Okay. Half an hour. Well, I haven't been working on this for half an hour. The audio is steady despite the dropped frame. Well, that's good. The audio is what matters, isn't it? Yes. Making an instrumental for my new rap album, yes. Yes, I'm starting a career as a rapper. I've earned enough money to start bragging about it. Okay. Is it as simple as going like this? Not quite. Okay, so we're gonna have to... And the pitch there, it seems, is... Yeah, okay, that's left over. Let's just straighten that out. Straighten it out. There we go. And then we make sure we have that at the end. Now, the only problem with this is that it means that I'm going to have to do some fancy stuff with looping with the patterns, because it overflows. Yeah, like that. Okay. And it doesn't like playing two patterns over each other, the same one. Oh, no, it does. Okay, well, FL Studio has obviously more advanced than I remember it being. Let's get these chords in here. Okay, so that's not working quite as I'd hoped. Let's just take a listen to it in full. Okay, let's go back to the previous one and throw on the percussion that we have, as well as the incredible bass line there. And I think we'll just split this one up because everything's separate anyway. Or maybe we will have to do some changes, I suppose, though, won't we? Okay, let's throw that here. Throw it in there, like that, yes, thank you. That's what it was missing. Okay, let's go back to this and get this bass line here so we can actually give this some oomph. Yeah, okay, we will need to play around with this thing here as well to get that to fit. And that's I've pitched that wrong because the pitch is like this. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay. Right. Hello, Blue Jay. How you doing? Oh, I've missed a lot of chat. Well, I was going for the TV show more than the guy. Stephen Colbert and Pew. Actually, neither of those, but semi-related. I had a plan for a couple months ago, but it wasn't working out. Currently focusing on folks who help out One Plays people and Newgrounds content. I don't quite know what One Plays is. I'm not quite sure what you mean. I'm sorry. I think let's take a quick break. Maybe 5 minutes? We're gonna fit one song in there. Yeah. Bathroom break, folks. Let's have some fun. Well, what fun you can have on the bathroom. On the bathroom? Nah. In the bathroom. Let's get some music. In the meantime. Rip stream. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? It's still going solid. YouTube's not complaining. It says it's okay. Oh no, I won't do any Grumps remix. I don't like the game Grumps. I actually don't like them. I used to like them, but not anymore. Okay, fine. Let's take a 5-minute break, an actual 5-minute break. Where's my mouse? My mouse is gone. Oh, it's stuck on a screen. And my jukebox is broken. Oh no. I'm just an idiot. Okay, now that we've had 5 minutes of beating around the bush doing not much, let's go. I'll be right back in like for how many minutes? Don't know. See you soon. Yes, you're right. It did. Mostly because I'm, me, and forgot to turn on the mic. What happened there? I turned it on. I'm sure. I turned it on. What, did I like press the spacebar while this was in, while OBS was in focus and it turned off the mic again? How long have you guys been without mic? Terribly sorry. Well, at least you got some lovely music. Didn't get the narration. I wonder if, because I am recording this to MKV as well, I wonder if the mic will be in that. because I'm doing it for separate tracks, but then I muted it on the OBS, so maybe not. Continuing on. That snare is out of time. Needs to be. Okay, and then let's get an actual proper percussion section going, the full thing. And then we will make our own chords with a nice bass. How long are we going to make it? I don't know, we'll leave it like that. Okay, and then just copy paste from in here with almost everything, and then everything. Okay. Like that. I really should name these patterns so I know what they are. But you know, I'm too lazy for that. Let's just move that over here so that we can extend this section out. Probably going to be way too long, and that was the correct length anyway, but... When you mispress a key in FL Studio, it will play noises. Usually, it's quite fun. We are not receiving data from your encoder. Thank you, YouTube. What do you know? Need a kick, please. All right. Let's grab the saxes and put them into this section. Well, we got room up the top? No. Let's put a new track in then. Thank you. Except we kind of want it to go up to another key. Let's do the bass first, eh? All the chords, bass or chords first. We'll do the chords first. Right. Let's just throw this in here for now so that we have something to work with. And we'll do it in this section here. And then just delete this when we're finished. Well, that'll copy, not cut. So we'll start with... Gotta try and... I'm just trying to remember what I was thinking for this section because I had a clear sound in my mind. That's what these chords were. Just trying to translate into actual chords. Ah, I think I know. And we'll spice this up with a little bit of rhythm later. In fact, we might get rid of that seventh on the bottom. Just completely. We want it to be an actual chord. Yep, and then we'll just paste this in here. There we go. Right, moving on. So what rhythm have we got here? Nope. Not too happy with that chord. Should we do it like this? Yes, because then it can go straight back into that. All right. Now let's get this rhythm up. And let's bring this one forward. And then we will cut this one up and do some fun stuff with chords. I have to be careful when you click on a note like that, because sometimes it will paint it over that note, and you'll end up with two notes over the top of each other, and you just have to, check, is there one under there? No, of course there's not. Let's get this, pull these back. I probably could have selected them all and done this, but, And let's extend that out a little further towards the end. Yeah, that works. What do you guys think? Oh, you're just chilling. I'm fine with that. feel like these chords need a little more attack. Anyway. Ah, yes. I had forgotten about that. And we'll just, so that we can bring this back to the main section again, just cut this off. I'm getting sidetracked here. I should be working on the rest of this. In fact, I should be doing what I was doing before with this section. Okay. Okay, let's get this bit done here. And I don't know why I muted all of these. These should still be there. Right, let's pull all of these back. Again, with the not selecting and doing everything manually. And then let's make this unique so that we can get rid of that and make it nice and punchy. And then, bass time. Have fun with this. Okay, let's do some fun. Okay, let's get rid of this. Put this pattern in here. Well, in there, so that we can add that on top. And then let's get into this section. Bass. Beautiful. Hi, Eva Groendair, how you doing? It's lovely to see everyone here. I'm interested, how many people are watching? Oh, we've been live for an hour. Remember how I said that this was... we haven't actually been live for an hour, because we were doing music for like 10 minutes, weren't we? You annoy me, YouTube. You are showing me figures which are making me unhappy. Okay. So that'd be... That's where the bass is now. Okay. Okay, let's get the pitch into that bend. Lovely iconic bend thing, which goes from there to there, I think. No, it's only half, only one semitone. Just take a listen to the original bass line. I just want to get a feel for what it's like. I'm not going to copy it exactly. I'll try not to. Yeah, we got something going here. Let's just listen to this in full again. It's not as good as I thought it was. And let's do the pitch pen there. Needs to be from there to there. Just switch this around. Right. I think we're almost ready to finish up on this. Brain is almost saying it's had enough. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then we'll go here. I reckon with some actual bass. Oh well, what I'm doing there? Some actual bass. This will sound good. Or at least I hope so, because that's the That's the goal. It sounds a little slapped together. Get it? Okay. I'll stop now. Let's put some sub bass on that and see how it goes. I think it might be a little bit too dynamic is the thing. It's jumping all over the place. Or if you look at this one, it's up, down. But we'll figure that out. We'll get the saxes on here. Ugh. That does not sound good. I think it should go down rather than up. And I'm really thinking we need to redo that bass. Because it's too much otherwise. It's going all over the place. I think simpler's better. So let's just start again. Ooh. Yeah, see, that sounds better. And then we can do that weird bendy thing that it does towards the beginning. pitch. And I need to redo the pitch for this whole section so it doesn't go insane if we stop it in the middle of a bend. Up, down. Beautiful. Something's not. It's the saxophones. Yeah. What is that? That needs to be that. There we go. Let's get some actual bass in here. Yeah, it's the same note, not the different one. What is going on? What's happening? Do you hear that? It's more clicking. I might have to check my interface, see if it's like breaking or something. Just try another one. Nope. Nope. It's dead. But not quite. Yeah, see, it's moving. It's moving. Sort of. Oh, see, this is annoying. I was enjoying myself. It was going well. Can we just like change the output to maybe these, and then back, and then now will it work? Oh, well, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? These need to be down further. Like that. Maybe. Not quite though, because... Oh, yeah. How have I done these so that they don't go down well? That's not very... Okay, fine. Let's... I'll leave them the way they are then. We'll just turn them down. Using velocity, because that's the way you should turn things down. Definitely. Where is it? Scale levels. Then we get this stuff. And send it back into this again. Except with more percussion. I'm not sure if I want change those chords. Let's get some different chords in there for the beginning bit so that we can have that fill. Not like that. Those are the alternate ones. We want these ones with the at the end. And let's put all the percussion in. And then we'll throw some extra chords on top of that with some vocals, and that'll sound lovely. Right. Let's take a listen through of this and see how it sounds. And then I think that's all we're going to do for this right now. No, 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 that's not how... Yeah, this is the weaker section, but I'll figure that out. I think it might be partially, like we need a different loop here than that. Where is it? Brass one? No. That's bass. We want trumpets. We might grab... And I might just do what I did in the other one and just grab that and put it in the place of that. Yeah. Because, yeah, we don't want that happening. It'd sound better that way. In fact, actually, if we just get rid of everything there. and just leave it the way it is. That might actually kind of work. We'll see. Not really. Okay. Alright. I think we're entering the zone of diminishing returns in terms of effort. So let's undo a whole bunch of stuff that we just did so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's yeah. The ending's weird, but I don't think that's going to be the ending. We might end up going back to a different section at some point, but until we do, I think that's about all that I have in me today for music. So, we're going to do something different for a short while. No, that's not the right scene. There we go. Alright, let's save this, and then I want to show off some audio tools. I've kind of been delving into coding, and I've been messing around with C# and some audio libraries, trying to get some things done. One thing actually was the jukebox for this live stream that was playing at the beginning was at this point I'm going to hear this in my dreams. I was hearing it in my dreams last night. I woke up with it stuck, with the Seinfeld theme stuck in my head, just going over and over and over and over and over, because I did it so much yesterday. Anyway, where was I? I'm showing some stuff off, that's right. The jukebox that was playing at the beginning of the stream is... I made that. That's mine. This is mine. It's mine. My jukebox, so I made it. Because I wanted some features, and I couldn't find any jukeboxes which were free or anything like that. Or at least, I'm going to be... honestly, I didn't look very hard, but I'm kind of the person to just make stuff if I want something. I might actually... I'll show this other one to you. It's this one's an interesting one. It's not very... It's not well optimized, and it's like if I was going... I'm actually working on another project which will make like the interface much better. It's a thing... Well, the only thing in here that I use... Actually, that reminds me. Let's just pop back into FL Studio and export, because that'll give us a good thing to use for this. I have heard the name Apex Legends before, but I have no idea what it is. Play games. I'll get to you on that. I'll get to you on that. There's some stuff I want to do with my YouTube channel, which veteran Smuffy fans might be interested in. So we'll just export this. Whip 3 is what we want. And it's going to cut the end off, unless... actually, we can just say leave remainder. How long's that going to take? Not very long. Good. Nothing like a good stretch. Oh, I'm missing out on the chat. Battle Royale... a Battle Royale... Yeah, I've heard of those. I haven't played any of them. They're not my kind of games. There's the magical sound of awesomeness that FL Studio creates when it's finished doing what you want it to do. And now it's finished doing what we want it to do. I can find my mouse and then click the X. Hope those fries are good. Right. So this tool, yes, that's the right output. It's called Center Pan Isolation and Reduction, which is a similar name to a tool in Audacity, which it does the same thing, but the one in Audacity uses fast Fourier transforms. This one doesn't. This one just does it on a sample-by-sample basis, which technically should be mathematically impossible, but I've worked around it. See, I'm just magic. No, it's quite simple actually, the way that it works. And the reason I made this version of the same tool is because the one in Audacity, because it uses Fourier transforms, it ends up with weird artifacts that mean you can't use it to upscale anything to like surround sound or anything like that. It's good for removing stuff. It's not very good for combining stuff back together and, you know, upscaling. This one is better for upscaling. So I'll show you. These are the best settings. I'll turn the quality down because OBS might be using some of my CPU. See how high we can. 7. Okay, so if we play it, and we can take out the center channel. And there's a few artifacts here and there, but it works pretty well. And it doesn't have all the warbling that Fourier transforms do. You can also go the other way. You can have it more intense. Less intense. And this is basically just mid-side. You can bring on the side pan stuff. So this one is not very accurate. If you have like center pan vocals, it won't do a very good job of getting rid of them completely, but it will do very well if you want to upscale it, because it doesn't. If you want to use it for like upscaling to surround sound. So the way you would use this, and I've got a preset here, but I can't show it off because it requires ACO because of the audio libraries I'm using with C#. But the way that you would use this to upscale to surround in the best way is to put the center pan stuff in the center speaker, the original track in the front and left, and then the side pan stuff in the rear. And it basically just takes the stereo image and just goes like that. Whoops. I've got to be more aware of my surroundings. But yeah, it takes a stereo image and just winds it out all the way around you. And it does a pretty good job. I wish I could show it off, but I can't. The only thing I can show off is this algorithm itself. So I'll just play through. Because you will notice it's not, stuff isn't all the way pan left and right. There's still some leftovers. As well as there's some dynamic range compression artifacts. And that's because that's partially the way that I'm doing it. But it's far better for upscaling than the Audacity version. Anyway, let's play some other music through this. Because I'm sure there are more important... Oh, by the way, that one's probably not happening, if you can read that, depending on how the quality of the stream is. What do we want to play? It does well on some things, not so well on others. Like, for example, one that it does well on is... I wish I could play some songs that aren't mine, but YouTube is not happy about me doing that, so I'm not going to. I'm only going to play my music. I'm going to be narcissistic. Beautifully narcissistic. Frenetic from Negatronic is one that it does fairly well. Especially If we turn the quality down. Noodle Sushi, this is a tool that I made myself. It's kind of a nicer sounding version of the one in Audacity. Yeah, sorry, Avery. It was gonna happen. It's in the folder, but I mean, I could show you what I have, but it's not really going anywhere. But yeah, I'll show, like, I'll give you an example of what Audacity's one sounds like. Is to show you, like, why this one's better for upscaling. So let's find Frenetic. And throw it in Audacity and get Audacity to process it. Get rid of the center pan stuff. And then I'll compare the two. It's one that's designed more for upscaling, like if you were going to make something into surround sound. And as well, I kind of made it because I couldn't find anything that did it well and was free or cheap. Everything was like, you have to pay $400 for this. And it's like, I'm not paying $400 to upscale something to surround sound in decent quality. I'll just make my own tool. Yeah, and initially I thought Audacity's version would do it well, but it creates warbling artifacts and weird transient stuff. So like if there's a sudden sound, there'll be a lead up and then lead down afterwards because of the way that it uses Fourier transforms. And, you know, it sums back together. So if you have the center pan stuff and the side pan stuff, there'll be artifacts in both, but you add them back together and they cancel out. But reality is not exact. And so if you put the side pan stuff on two speakers and the center pan stuff in the center speaker, you're still going to hear the artifacts. Oh, well, I'm flattered, Oliver Edwards. I'm flattered. I'm not sure I'm deserving of such a compliment. Oh, come on, Audacity. You can do better than that. You can play stuff. Okay, so here we go. This is what it sounds like in Audacity. See how it's kind of like everything's smoothed out and there's not much sharpness to it. Like you can hear stuff coming up and down before it appears and stuff like that. That all cancels out if you add the center pan stuff in, but when you try and use it to upscale, it doesn't cancel out because, you know, reality is not, like I've said multiple times, reality is not absolute. Whereas the same section in this tool sounds like this. So you can hear it maintains the transient data far more than this, but this one takes out more of the center pan stuff, like that synth in the middle is straight center panned. And so this one you can still hear some of it, and this one all you can hear is the reverb and the reflections. Anyway, I'm not going to be releasing this anytime soon because this is like 500 quadrillion times buggy as it is right now. And it's also really unoptimized. And if I was going to make a VST, which I'd love to, I looked up to see if I could make a VST of this, because I really would like to. But I'd need to learn C++. That's not happening anytime soon. Okay. What else have we got? Right. You know what? I think... Oh, I keep clicking that. Not... Right. Let's have a chat about this channel before I leave. Before I do, Noodle Sushi says, what learning resource do you use for programming signal processing? I kind of self-taught myself. So I. It's kind of funny actually. I made a. I'll show you. I'll show you this other program that I made as well. It's far more not useful. There's the jukebox. This one is far less useful and far weirder and like, why would you make that? That's kind of strange. That's an odd thing to make. Why are you obsessed with those things? But where is it? Where is it? It's programs? No? No, it's not. Audio tools? There it is. It's, I wanted to make a program. I was kind of, because at the time I was kind of fascinated by train announcements, like those systems that sort of string words together into phrases. And I wanted to see if there was like a standard for programs that did that, and I couldn't find any. The only announcements systems that I found were one single audio file. It wasn't a thing like you could type in a sentence and it would read it out or anything like that. Or if it was just text to speech. And I thought, well, I could make this. It's not that hard. What's this programming language, C#, where you can like draw a window in. We could make a UI for this. And so I did that for like, oh, where's everything gone? Hold on a second. I've just minimized everything. I did that for like a week. I worked on that straight for like a week. And I learnt C#. And then that was a crap version of the program. So I sort of abandoned it and started again. And I ended up with this. And if I was going to do this properly, I would start again. And over time, I kind of just learnt C#. And then I was, with this, originally I didn't use any audio libraries. I kind of just made it work without any audio libraries, which was really difficult and really inefficient. But then I started using N-Audio and getting hold of that. Unfortunately, N-Audio doesn't do surround sound unless you use ACO drivers. But this is sort of where my C# started. In terms of announcements and stuff, I actually went through, and this is the kind of thing where it's like, what? Why'd you do that? You didn't have to do all that. That doesn't make any sense. Why? You spent way too much time on that. I went through and just recorded basically all the stuff for the trains here in Brisbane. And so you can just type in a sentence as you would here on the platform, and it will say it in my voice. So, for example, where will Run Express from? Let's say from Bowen Hills to Northgate. And we'll do a weird thing where instead of stopping only at Eagle Junction, it stops only at Wooloowin. Yeah, I kind of have a thing for the trains here in Brisbane. I just like riding on them, and I've learnt a lot when I've done that. What am I doing? So it's the kind of system where you type in a sentence and then you just press play and it'll string it all together. And this is all the stuff that it will string together. The next, Brisbane City and Shorncliffe. Train running express from Bowen Hills to Northgate. Stopping only Wooloowin. Will that was wrong. On platform 2 in approximately 2 minutes. Should be stopping only at Wooloowin. But you get what I mean. And I made it. I think most systems are sort of proprietary, as in it will just string together what it needs to string together for this particular thing, and each section is different. But this one, I designed it so you can type it in, and it will rephrase everything, connect words together, depending on what you have done. In fact, there's this cool tool here where it's kind of buggy, but it will tell you what words you're missing, and give you like a tree of all the phrases and the words and phrases inside phrases. Make it say something funny, please. Oh, I probably can. I don't know what. I have an idea. Kind of. We gotta wait for this to go first. Because there's no cancel button, as you can clearly see. And it takes a while, and if you click on it, it stops responding. It's still working, it's just, yeah. But yeah, this, you can look at what's inside. Anyway, let's make it say weird things. What stuff do we have that it can say? What strings do we have? Aha, here we go. What's not doing here? Oh, there we go. It's weird because you can string together anything you want. So you can make it say things like this. Due to a late driver, the next safety and security train is approximately 17 days late and will now be running express from platform 1 to platform 2 in approximately 20 seconds. Please run to Brisbane and wait behind the driver at Milton. We apologize for any inconvenience. That we apologize for any inconvenience, that's supposed to be a phrase, isn't it? Have I typed that wrong? Oh, we would like to apologize for any inconvenience is the actual one. Anyway. So you have to be very specific with your word. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the way that it would be with a real system anyway. Is it parsing text as pseudocode that will pull audio clips? It's a long time since I've made this. As far as I can tell, it does it twice. It parses it twice from the left, once from the right, and figures out which one is the shortest. And it strings together words. For each word it checks, is there another word which creates a phrase? Is there another 2 words that creates a phrase? 3 words, 4 words? It gets laggy the longer you type it, and it's not very efficient, and that's why I do it again at some point. I can't wait that long for my safety and security train. Definitely. 17 days is a fair amount, a fairly long time to be waiting for a train, especially if it's late. You might as well just catch the next one in 30 minutes. Anyway. Right. Now that's done. Can I break into the train station and replace that thing with your thing? I wish. It's a train station. Yes, kind of. Yeah, pretty much. I was going to set it up so that you could actually set up lines and then have it linked to there's a Google thing that for live train information, where you could. I was going to set it up so that it would figure out what to say at what time, depending on what the live information that's transmitted from Google is. I don't know what I would do with that, but I guess it's just a hobby. Anyway, I think we're almost ready to finish up here. Someone asked a while back about Unity. I've got Unity here. I only have Unity because I was using it in university. And also because I was messing around with Fmod. Do I have Fmod on this? Yes, I do. I was messing around with Fmod with Motoric from the album my album Negatronic to make a. I had an idea for a game where you would guess what instrument is missing from a song. So, you'd have your mouse at the center of the screen. I've just realized I've been showing the camera all this time, and I'm gesturing with my mouse. But I had an idea for a game where, you had your mouse at the center of the screen, you rolled over this thing over here, this button, and it'd remove a instrument from the mix. And then you'd have to guess which instrument it is based on. Over this button, it will solo an instrument and another one, and you have to pick which one. I didn't communicate that very well. Anyway. Right. I want to talk about some stuff I want to do with my channel. Because right now, it's kind of becoming a graveyard around about the middle of each year, because making remixes of movies over and over and over again, not really very fun, unless I get some huge bunch of inspiration like I did with the Seinfeld thing. And it's doing the same thing over and over is not very not very good. Not very, what's the word? I've lost the word. But, it's getting tiring, I suppose. And I don't want to stop the remixes. I want to keep the remixes going. And so I had a good think about what I want to do. And I think I want to... as JonTron said at some point, I want to broaden my content. But probably a bit more than JonTron, in that when I originally started the channel, I was... I originally was going to have reviews, gameplay, stuff like that. And I had a series called Let's Ride, which I think is still all already up on the channel. A lot of it I made unlisted. And then when I made the Zootopia remix, I was still like, oh, this is a thing. And then when I did the Incredibles remix, pretty much all of that stuff just stopped because, well, okay, I guess I'm a remixing channel now. But I'm going to... I think I'm going to really broaden out and do some other types of content. And I'm not ignoring your thing there, Nico Tunes. I'll get to it in a second. I just want to finish my spiel here. So what I'm thinking in general for Smuffy is there's going to be three different types of content I think I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing music, and there'll be like remixes will still be here. They'll still be coming, but they'll probably be about the same frequency. Excuse me, about the same frequency as they have been for the past couple of years, like every couple of months, because that's just how long it takes me to have an idea and get passionate about it and do stuff like that. But they'll be part of music, and they'll be music videos, and so I'll have as well some of my original music. Let me just gather my thoughts so I can explain this in a nicer way. Right. 3 different types of content. First one is music. There's going to be remixes, and they'll probably be about every couple months. Then there will be, alongside that, original music, and there'll be either music videos, which will probably be more rare, like filmed stuff and like actual video content to go with my original music. And then there'll be just like what happened with the Negatronic album, which is just an upload of the album with a visualizer and a track list. And that'll happen. That'll come up on the chat. That'll be like the music area. And then alongside that, there'll be scripted videos, which would probably, in terms of style, would end up being similar to Clicks Phillip styled stuff, if you know who Clicks Phillip is. And but with a bit more comedy. And there'll be stuff like reviews and criticisms and stuff like that. I put them in quotations because I don't want to be like, make a review of this one thing and we're gonna do it and we have to come up with a result at the end. I just want to talk about stuff. And then on the other side, there'll be unscripted videos, and they will be stuff like, I don't know, blogs, gameplay, stuff like that. And I'm thinking with the unscripted stuff, I want to make use of my Twitch again. So I think I'm going to start live streaming on Twitch a lot more often, with whatever I feel like at the time. Gameplay. Maybe we'll start the Let's Write series. Maybe I should finish playing Enigma. That'd be fun. Just upload episode 4 of Smuffy Plays Enigma. That'd be interesting. But playing games on Twitch and writing music or coding or whatever I want to do at the time, and then I will edit those down into videos and post them on the channel as part 1, part 2, part 3. And I think that'll work well. There'll still be the live streams here. It won't just be on Twitch, but these ones will probably be more rare, like once a month or something like that. And it's going to take me a little while to get into the rhythm of this. And I'm not confirming anything because I'm still not sure whether this is going to work as an idea. But we'll see how it goes. I want to be uploading more frequently, but I can't upload more frequently if I'm just doing remixes and music, because I tried that beginning this year, and I'm going to be honest, the Ready Player One remix, I wasn't really very happy with that. Some people really like it, which is good. I don't really like it. And then the next remix that was going to come out was not pointing out well, and it was sort of like, well, either we go back to the old and have remixes every few months when I have an inspiration, or we churn out remixes every month that are passable at best. But yeah, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you haven't looked at my Twitch, you probably should, because I'm gonna be trying to do some more stuff there, streaming when I make music there more often, some games maybe. I'm not sure how they'll go with my current internet connection, but hopefully in a couple of months we'll be getting fiber. Hopefully. Probably not. It's weird with the fiber because the people across the main road, they've got fiber now. Well, they've got hybrid fiber coaxial. In fact, everyone in my suburb has got hybrid fiber coaxial. And then there's a few people left, which the date suddenly changed from June, and actually no, it was May, to next year. So that's fun. Anyway, I think that's about it for the stream. I think that's all I really wanted to do. I'll just go back and play what we were working on before again, just so we can hear it once more. So again, it'll take me a little while to get into the rhythm of uploading more frequently, and with the different content and stuff. Oh, I forgot. Where is it? Noodle Sushi said, oh no, that's an old one. Nicotoon said, any considerations about returning to the Mr. King Aloysius side for a Sonic X fan dub? Not really. Sorry. I'm thinking of going back and returning to Mr. K, but only for really special events. To be honest, the OVA fan dub, that was a long project that kind of took it out of me. And when I was starting the Sonic X fan dub, it started around the same way as the OVA, but it got difficult more quickly because it was more of the same, basically. Yeah, I was doing the same stuff. I wasn't really learning anything, and it was fun for a couple of days. Then it really wasn't. And at this point, it's sort of like, well, I don't really want to be doing that stuff anymore. That's not at this point. Maybe if I have a bit more free time and a bit more sustainability, I'll come back and do things like that. But for now, I just want to be doing things like this, and small projects, not big long ones. Right. So Every Blue says, you do you, Smuffy. Don't feel you're obligated to do anything. I'll be around, whatever you decide. Oh, thanks, man. That's very nice. How much I've graduated from university. That's all finished. Looking for jobs now. It's very fun looking for jobs. Very fun. I'm loving it. It's beautiful. And I covered Nico's question. Okay. Let's play this one more time, and then I shall say goodbye. Gonna have to avoid the temptation to start working on this again. I do have things I need to do today. That needs a little more percussion, but we'll find something for that. Yeah, I still think this section's a little dense. That's okay. It'll sound better with the vocal samples, I think. Right, and that's not the ending. That's like, we're gonna go back into another section. Okay, last minute questions. Regular boy, hello. He says, what inspired you to do this? You can't see it, but there's a big thing on the whiteboard behind me, which is really hastily written out. It's kind of slanted on its side that says Seinfeld remix. Recreate theme, then speed up and epicize. If epicize isn't a word, but I made it up because I had I don't know. I was thinking about what am I going to do in this live stream, and I was thinking, well, what music can I make? And I was thinking back to Negatronic and the weird bass lines that we had there, and then I used the Seinfeld bass on Motoric, and then my brain just suddenly gave me the Seinfeld theme, epic dance mix, and I was like, ooh, that sounds really good. And then it gave me Seinfeld theme, epic dance mix with its extended section with vocal samples and pogo chords, and it's all like, oh, I'm writing that down. That's a brilliant idea. Okay. We're pretty much done. Right. How many times am I going to say right before I click stop and say goodbye? I should probably say goodbye before I click stop, right? Okay. I'll see you folks later. That's all we've got for today. And again, I need to get used to changing my cameras because you weren't seeing the screen then. You really should have been seeing the screen. There's the project. You can see the project now. Okay. All right. All right. I'll see you folks probably on Twitch at some point in the near future. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Maybe. And maybe I'll start uploading more regularly. Maybe. Emphasis on maybe. Maybe. Goodbye. I'll see you all later. Yes. Why does it do this? It always makes it just so awkward. I'm waving and you have to just stop it all, and then... I mean, it's just annoying. Okay. Well, the guys who are watching this on YouTube get a little bit of extra of me talking. All right, let's stop that. And then once that's stopped, we'll stop recording and we're all done.